another edition of Fresh Perspective, where we give you a fresh take on this week's hot topics. And wow, got a nice week coming in, guys. We got NBA playoff basketball. We got week 1 of NFL. But before we get into it, gotta introduce the panel. Normally I start out with my man Bo 2.0, but I'm gonna start out with the young and talented Mr. Worldwide, Courtney Chappelle. How you doing?
I'm good, y'all. How y'all doing?
Excellent, man. And then I'm gonna go to my man Bo 2.0. Talk to me, man. How you feeling, Bo?
I'm feeling good. What's up, world? Let's get it.
All right, Iceman, Amir Drake. How you feeling today, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm great.
All right, and the guy that makes this all possible and puts everything together, man. Shout out to the professional, man. How you doing, Mr. D. Stanfield?
Feeling like a garbage man in my own damn house.
Don't look at me like that, man.
Piece of shit.
All right, man. And we gonna get right to it, guys. Week 1 in the NFL. This first question, guys, is kind of like an open forum right here. I just want to hear y'all thoughts on what y'all thought about week 1. D. Stanfield, I'm gonna start with you, man. What jumped out to you this week?
What jumped out? Man, my man Bo gonna hate me for this. How did Washington football team with the heralded Dwayne Haskins down 17-0 come back to mollywop Philly 27? They didn't score since the first quarter, man.
Shout out to Carson Wentz.
Yo, yeah, that was outstanding to me. And then to directly counteract that, my Chicago Bears and Mitchell Trubisky started off very slow, and then like Court and I said on the last show,
they
two
got
straight dimes.
They got spared.
They didn't get spared. They won the game. What is you?
How your boy Swift had it in his hands?
Oh, you talking about the UGA? That's typical UGA players, man. That's what they do. Ask Todd Gurley. Anyway, moving on.
All right, and Iceman, week 1, man. What stood out to you, man?
Hey, man, Matthew Stafford's from UGA too. That was a UGA to UGA. Just like when Tua did him wrong.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
You got it.
Can I talk? Let me take a nice deep breath. Bills Mafia, baby.
Oh my God.
Y'all see it. We got us a player, man. You know what I mean?
That was the game.
We got us one, man. We 1-0. Looking forward to go 2-0. You know, man, Bills Mafia, man. I called it out. We going to the bowl, man. Let's get it.
Oh, the bowl,
The Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl.
I said the playoffs. Jeez.
Okay,
Josh Allen got to take care of that fumbling problem. I believe the organization needs to fine him $25K for each fumble. Like, you got to stop fumbling, man. You played a phenomenal game, but them fumbles, man, but Bills Mafia, man. Let's go.
Hey, Trust Raven, man. I love your name, bro. Don't worry. We're going to get to the Miami Heat tonight.
Trust Raven is somebody you know. We'll talk about it off air, though.
All right, cool. So,
shout out to my man, Louis.
Mr. Young and Talented. Mr. Young and Talented, talk to me. Week 1, man. What stood out to you?
Nah, I just was happy to see football. Really, being on nothing like just stood out. I didn't expect anybody to look their best. I didn't expect anybody to look their worst. It just kind of like played out how it kind of played out. I didn't care who won or lost this week. I just was praying that Buffalo didn't win. And they did. So, like, that was the end of my football Sunday, the moment they were.
Shout out to the Giants, baby.
Like, I don't care who. But even us. I wasn't even mad at us. I was cool on the balance. It was them. Once they lost, I didn't even pay attention to the Eagles as much as I could have. That was the only thing that made me reverse how pissed off I was. I was pissed drinking. And then I seen the Eagles start losing, and I was like, well, wait a minute. You know, life isn't so bad after all, man. Look at God. I can deal with ice over boat, and hey, man, it's all good. But outside of that, I didn't really expect. I just wanted to see football. Outside of that, I really didn't. Nothing shocked me. Nobody did anything that I was like.
How the little Giants do?
Shout out to Dalton Smith.
All I'll say about this is the disrespect towards the Giants is only allowed to winners. You feel me? You can't call us little Giants. Buffalo Bills. Bro, Buffalo Wings, Wild Wings. Like, you guys have been cooked at the biggest moments of your career. So, like, you guys are like the Clippers of the NFL in real life. Let's be real. We can't.
Don't worry. We're gonna deal with them Clippers too later. But I'm gonna go to Bo 2.0. Talk to me, man. What stood out to you week 1?
Preseason matters.
Facts. It didn't look like a lot of preseason was necessary.
Preseason matters. Carson Wentz got to play better. We choke. I can't Nothing else to say.
I ain't even gonna bother that boy.
Like Eagle
I'm gonna
Chick.
wait for him.
Who stood out the best? Aaron Rodgers. Looked like he in mid-season form already. He was killing them folks with 32 for 44, 364 for a touchdown, no interceptions. They drafted Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers pissed off about that shit. So he was in mid-season form already. Tampa Bay struggled. Obviously preseason matters. They got
I'm gonna talk about what's your name too.
You know what I mean? So
Hold you on that Green Bay.
That's basically that stood out. That's it.
That Green Bay.
Okay.
Green Bay is fishy to me, man.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna
Hold on. That Green Bay fishy. I think we need to have a discussion about
Don't worry, we gonna get back to that.
It's no hate on A-Rod. He played Minnesota in his division, bro. Come on. That ain't like
Minnesota playoff team last year though.
he killed George. He's seen Mike Zimmer 1,000 times, bro.
Yo, how do you? Yo, Court, we talked about this before the game started, right? How does Dalvin Cook only get 12 touches, and he just got paid 2 days ago?
See what I'm talking about?
You know why?
That's crazy.
I'm not saying that A-Rod didn't have a hell of a game because A-Rod balled. But Minnesota is more to blame than A-Rod is to give credit to, bro. Like,
I mean,
Okay, I got you.
and I like A-Rod, but
A-Rod
playing
did his
in
thing.
your same division, you feel me? The same dude you always beat up on. And they ran Dalvin Cook 12 times.
Russell Wilson looked real good too.
12 times.
Russell looked great.
Russell looked real
Oh
good.
wow.
Russ looked like he pissed
Hold
off
on.
about
Hey
that
fellas,
MVP.
real quick. Shout out to Kevin Breen, man, for tuning into the show. But I'm gonna go into the next question, man. It's been a lot of people that have been getting ripped this week, just in terms from their performance and stuff. And one of the number one guys that's been getting tore up is my man Baker Mayfield. He's been getting killed, man. So I want to start. I don't know, Courtney, you kind of hot right now. Talk to me about how you feel about this Baker situation. Do you feel
Don't
like
care.
some of the critique he's getting is warranted, or do you feel like people are going overboard? It's just week one.
I don't care at all. There is not a care in this world about Baker. This is more for y'all. I don't care because I was the only one screaming from the top of my lungs that y'all was okay with that boy being champion and being the first draft pick after proving absolutely nothing. So I enjoy seeing Baker Mayfield play personally.
So hold on, the Heisman Trophy was nothing?
Nothing. He lost. Sprinkles are for winners. He won the trophy, then he lost the game that mattered, right? Has he performed well in the NFL?
Under Greg Williams.
So what the hell does that Heisman
He's
mean?
performing well tonight.
They're playing their practice team. The Bengals playing Cleveland is like playing each other, bro. It's practice. This is a preseason game. Literally. Like, nobody cares about this game, bro. Nobody.
Okay,
This
professional.
might be the lowest rated Thursday night game of the year.
So professional, talk to me. Has a lot of the criticism that Baker Mayfield has received this week, has it been warranted, or you think people are going overboard? I mean, it's been, Ryan Clark said that he doesn't deserve the adulation that he's gotten.
Agreed.
Max said that he was, underperforming. I mean, has people been going overboard, or do you feel like people are on point?
I feel like the criticism has been justified. Let's be clear. I don't like Baker Mayfield at all. I didn't like him when he was at OU, partially because I'm an Alabama fan. I didn't like him. I didn't like what he did to Hugh Jackson. I don't really like his sense of entitlement. The only thing I like about Baker Mayfield is the story behind how he got to where he was.
So the walk-ons,
yeah,
and all
the
that good
walk-ons
stuff.
and the grind to get to that position. That's the only thing that's admirable about Baker Mayfield. Everything else is a piss poor, spoiled ass brat that comes from a certain society that has a sense of entitlement that I don't necessarily care to go into.
Okay, I got you. Iceman, has the critique on Baker Mayfield been on point? You think they going overboard?
Well, y'all know I'm a fan of Baker. I love his story, et cetera, to walk on, and we've had this discussion before. But maybe it's just the Doodle Browns, man. Like they just can't get right, man. Man,
Shout out to Odell Beckham. Go
they ain't
ahead.
been right since Ray Lewis. Did what he did in Atlanta, man. They ain't been right.
Whoa, hold on. Two different franchises, and my man was innocent.
Man, they still the Browns, man. They went
No.
from the Ravens and brought the Browns back. They the Browns. So I don't know, man. They talking about Odell might get traded, and it's only week one. Y'all talking about trading the man already? Like,
That was actually my next question, so I was going to go into that in a little bit. Before we go into Odell. Yeah, but anything else, Ice?
so I don't care about the Browns, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bo, I'm gonna let you touch on this Baker thing, and then we're gonna go to this Odell thing because Ice touched on something that was very interesting. So, how do you feel about this Baker situation? Do you feel like the Baker? You think the critique is too much?
Cleveland has the dirty side of Lake Erie.
I like Baker.
Wow.
I like Baker, but I can't save. I can't save him no more. They, you know what I mean? They saying Baker got more commercial than he do wins.
He do.
That was a statement that was made.
He do. I can't save him no more. Like,
Don't stop saving your great white hoes right now.
Baker Mayfield is Johnny
Carson Wentz. Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield is Johnny Manziel, and he got an opportunity. He got
Oh, really?
He's
now,
Johnny
when I was
Manziel with
yelling
opportunity.
this at the top of my lungs in the studio, I said I was tripping.
Johnny Manziel with opportunity. He got one of the best running back tandems in the NFL. He got one of the best receiver tandems in the NFL. He got plenty of weapons. Got elite players on defense, and he got to show up. And I can't save him no more.
Joe Burrow.
He got to show up. He got to show up. He playing good tonight, but like Courtney said, he playing the Bengals. Like he should beat the Bengals. Like, but I can't save him no more. He got to show up.
Didn't
man.
the Bengals almost beat the Chargers last week?
Almost does it.
So, why are you talking like the Chargers are good right now?
Yeah.
The Chargers are pretty decent.
Tyrod Taylor's their starting quarterback.
Derwin James is hurt. Is Derwin James playing?
No.
Tyrod's
Season over.
I like Tyrod, but he's a backup. Let's be real.
Okay,
He's just holding a spot.
Now, real quick, Ice had brought up a point about
Time out.
Week
One quick
one.
second.
Hold on.
It's about Cleveland. Hold.
Okay, go ahead.
The Cincinnati Bengals have now scored.
Breaking news.
So they are in a game.
Scored.
They are down 8 points to the Bengals. We got a game, folks. We have a game.
Look, man.
Joe Burrow strikes
hold on.
again.
Ice had brought up a good point, and he just talked about after week one, you already hear rumors of Odell Beckham being shopped for trade. Professional. Do you think this is even real, or do you feel like these guys are just? I mean, Odell is a premier wide receiver in this league. Is it really that bad in Cleveland?
Odell might be the best receiver in the league.
Okay.
If we keep it a buck,
He is.
I personally feel like it's DeAndre Hopkins, but I think a legit argument could be made for Odell being the best receiver in the league. That being said,
What time is it?
That being said, no, he's not being shopped for being traded out of Cleveland. They have to sell tickets. It's Cleveland.
Ain't nobody coming to the game.
Yo, that means you know what that means. You know what that means? If they can't even sell tickets, that means that they got to get ratings.
Boy, tripping, man.
I'm not tripping.
Ratings?
Ratings.
Bro, do you see they team? If you ain't getting ratings,
Hey, Bo, the Cowboys got fans coming to the game this week.
I mean, it's so Kansas City has some
Ain't the fans at the game? Any fans at the game tonight?
you cannot.
In Cleveland? Like, if you get COVID in Cleveland, is it really that bad?
Cowboy fans
Hey, actually,
and Knicks fans are equals.
Hey,
They're
D,
gonna go regardless.
could you go to the statements?
What's up,
please?
cuz?
Yeah, I was about to say, could you go to the comments, please? There was something that was in there for you.
That's cool.
Trust Raven said the Bengals kicker pulled a hammy, yet he ain't missing the name. Yo, man, shout out. And then Danny Mullen, what's up, cuz? He said that's a stretch, cuz.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Bo 2.0. These Odell rumors, man. Like, where do you think these are coming from?
I mean, they was talking about that at the last year, in summertime. They was talking about Odell.
Do you think this is the media just drumming up stuff to talk about? Or do you
Odell-
really think he's on the trading block?
I think Odell wants out. He don't feel like he can win with Baker Mayfield.
It's Cleveland. Everybody wants out.
People, do you realize people don't even consider Odell elite receiver right now because of his quarterback play?
That can't be possible.
Exactly.
That's Odell Beckham.
Exactly. His brother Jarvis Landry, that's his best friend, but he wants out, and I take him and feel it right now. I'm telling you, give him to me right now. I take
After Sunday, you need a lot more than Odell Beckham.
Hey, man,
bro.
hey, do me a favor, NFL. Shout out to y'all
I'll
and the
take
GMs. Listen, I got a lot of respect for all y'all. Please do me a favor. Send them to Philly, man. Make my life better. Please. The ultimate get would be for Odell to go back to the NFC East with the great white home quarterback and lose. Oh, my God. Bo would never live it down. Philly fans would hate me. I probably would be banned from the city of Philadelphia. I swear to God.
I'll take him in Philly.
If you guys do not win and get Odell Beckham, I don't want to hear no more about who we are.
I'll take him for
You are who we thought
and
you were.
I give a first round pick.
Shout out to Denny Green. Rest in peace.
Shout out
people.
Denny Green. And you can't tell me nothing. Nick Foles took that championship with him, and
They
that's
said
it.
that touchdown didn't count for Cincy.
Yeah, they just told me.
Man, they did Cincy dirty.
Okay.
Nah, they trying
And also,
to save Baker like just like Bo is.
I'm not saving Baker. I say he need to show out.
Yo, man,
He need to perform. There's no
saving these
excuses.
great
No
white
more.
hoes.
No excuses.
well, you,
I mean,
well,
I
you
don't
know,
for me on the Odell shit, I don't really care if you trade him, you don't trade him. I don't got no real beef with Odell. I do want to say that because there's a lot of people that swear I got a beef with Odell. I do not have a beef with Odell. I just want Odell Beckham to be accountable. To be a superstar, you have to show up like a superstar. A lot of people don't have great quarterbacks. They still showed the hell up. Right now, we listen to you talk down and talk bad about Eli. Your best seasons was with the dude you was dissing. You got the younger, hotter new dude, and you having your worst career numbers. So, somewhere, some way, we got to figure this out. First, it was the old dude. Now it's the young dude. What do you want, bro?
That's just bad for Odell. His best quarterback was Eli Manning. Let that sink in.
No, numbers-wise, for him.
Yeah.
Odell, Eli Manning was a 2-time Super Bowl.
yeah, hold on.
champion.
You got to go deep on that
Stop.
because Eli's going to be a
time
Hall of Famer.
Last time I checked,
Eli's
Carson Wentz ain't played a playoff.
Eli's going to be a Hall of Famer because he got
Played a
2
quarter.
rings. We know that. Without
Against
the rings,
Brady.
he don't make it to the Hall of Fame. Do we all agree, right?
You don't think he contributed to those wins?
He's
Those
He did.
rings?
He did.
So what are you saying?
But he wasn't the best player on the team.
Who?
That
What team?
defense was the leader
Hold
of the
on,
team.
hold on.
I
Hold on.
meant one a playoff game.
In 2007. In
I need-
2007, Bo is correct. Not
Bo,
2011.
Bo, I need you to go deeper.
2007, not 2011.
What are you trying to justify? Like, what are you trying to say? When he was the quarterback on those 2 winning teams.
He was.
Okay.
And
Spicy.
I mean, when you still
They
got a
already
question,
said court hot.
I don't even want to get into a conversation about Eli Manning, man. Okay, Eli Manning is gonna make the Hall of Fame because he got 2 rings. But I wouldn't put him over Phillip Rivers. I wouldn't put him over Big Ben. Phillip Rivers ain't got no rings, and I think Phillip Rivers is a better quarterback than him.
Hey, quick question. Phillip Rivers is on a new team. He's on the Indianapolis Colts. Who did they play this weekend?
Oh my god.
Who did the Colts play
Phillip
this
Rivers-
weekend?
Phillip Rivers
people?
done- he's done.
Who
He's done too.
has the Colts? Anybody know who the Colts played this
Yo,
weekend?
yo, listen.
Does
I'm not
anybody
going to
know-
answer that, but I will say
not
this.
gonna answer
They said, I'm not answering that. But last year they said 2 people had a noodle arm. They said Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers had a noodle arm. It didn't look like Drew Brees had a noodle arm. I can tell you, last weekend it looked like Phillip Rivers. His arm looked like
He's
looked
40
like
years old. And they made him throw the ball 43 times.
Bro, his arm looked like he need Viagra.
He always had that arm though.
Before we go, the Indianapolis Colts played the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What I tell y'all about
The team that purged. Wait, what you told us last week is that they purged the team and they got rid of everything and there was nothing there.
We killed
And then
Jacksonville.
Phillip Rivers came out with a new team and the great offensive line and a wide receiver and all of these things, and he lost.
He did.
Oh,
What I tell y'all about Gardner Minshew? What I tell y'all about him?
Hey,
He's
you can
terrible.
tell me anything you want about
No.
Gardner Minshew. I know what you told me was Phillip Rivers is that good and San Diego's a bad organization, and now he's at a new organization.
I never said he was
with
that good.
He was a
I said he's
drunk
better
owner.
than Eli Manning.
Well, I'll tell you this much: Eli had 2 rings
do?
and knew when to get the fuck out of Dodge. You went to a new team and you're worse.
Shout out to Ron Thomas, man. Ron Thomas said the Eagles QB needs some bubble wrap.
We gonna win that division whenever you get through. Who gonna win it? It won't be the Redskins.
Michael Westmoreland said Ravens are still kings of the North. Browns suck. Bengals suck. Schittsburg will get beat.
Shout out to my brother Michael.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. Happy birthday to Michael Westmoreland, man. It's his birthday today, so shout out to him, man.
I
Happy
feel like the
birthday to
Ravens
you.
the
Happy
kings of the
birthday to you.
North.
Birthday.
We are the
They
king of
didn't
the
beat.
North.
They didn't beat Big Ben. They didn't beat him. They beat who? They beat. They beat. What?
2 years in a row.
They
2
beat
years
Ru-
in a
They beat
2 years in a
Rudolph.
row.
They beat Rudolph.
2 years in a row.
He didn't play.
2 years in a row.
He didn't play last year.
King of the North.
I beat him this year with
Y'all
Big Ben.
won the division without beating the last team in that division to win the Super Bowl.
What are you talking about? How do you win the division without beating the team that won the Super Bowl?
You listen to Fresh Perspective, man. Anyway,
Thank And finish. I got another question for you, but go ahead. Finish
you won
your
the
thought.
division and then you lost both times in the first game you played in the postseason.
Correct. What that mean?
All right.
What does that mean, though? Help me understand what you were saying.
It just
right
means that they haven't even beaten the best quarterback in that division, which is what Bo was trying to say in the beginning.
there. Who's the best quarterback in the
No, I
league?
feel like- I feel
Lamar
like-
Jackson.
No, hold on.
Ben
I
is the
didn't-
best
no,
quarterback.
hold on, wait a minute.
Today Lamar Jackson is the
He's
best.
been the best quarterback since he walked in.
That's a damn lie.
That's a lie.
That's a fucking lie.
Blatant lie.
That's a lie. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, that's a
a
lie.
blatant
That is a motherfucking lie.
He wasn't even a quarterback when he first started.
Exactly. Joe
He was
Flacco
a
was
running back.
Yeah. Joe Flacco was still the quarterback.
Do
his
it look
rookie
like
year.
I changed my...
He wasn't even the starter when he walked in the door.
Do it look like I changed my facial expression?
No, not at all.
Do it look like I
He
changed my
wasn't-
mood? Did it look like I said maybe or nothing? He was
Yo,
better. He
Penny-
was better
Penny-
than
Hey,
that nigga
guys.
to walk through the
Change
door.
they-
He was better than the Hall of Famer Big Ben.
No.
Real quick, guys,
on,
just in terms of right
Last
now.
time Big Ben been
Hold on,
to
hold
a
on,
Super
hold on.
Bowl.
It's
Name
like-
it.
As in terms of right now, Lamar Jackson is the best
He is
quarterback
right
in the
now.
AFC North.
Name
He
right
is the king
now.
of the
The
North.
last time Big Ben.
What have he won, though?
Hold on. Last time Big Ben been to the Super Bowl was when? What year?
What was it? 20.
It don't matter.
I don't
Hold
know.
on.
Was it 13?
No, how? He ain't been since past Eli. It's been 2010. It's been a decade.
Yeah, yo.
It's been a fucking decade,
y'all giving
Now,
this man props.
Name all the quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls since 2010. Tom Brady, Nick Foles,
It ain't been many.
Eli Manning,
Peyton Manning,
Peyton Manning,
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson,
That's a Joe
Patrick
Flacco.
Mahomes, Joe Flacco.
That's about
That's
it.
it.
Big Ben ain't seen a Super Bowl with none of them.
Okay.
So,
What's
and
your-
what
How? What make no way? Y'all keep talking about kings in his division. These niggas been great with great running backs, with great wide receivers. He ain't seen a ball.
Okay,
Has he been close to one?
He's still better than him.
Did he
nigga.
throw
Exactly.
five- Did he
still
throw five
better
picks
than-
in a
he's
row?
still better
Lamar
than-
Jackson didn't even win a playoff game.
Big Ben got an MVP?
He ain't even got past the first game he played.
Hold on. Hey, guys,
What
hold on, hold
MVP
on.
did Big Ben win in his career?
What? What you just say?
What MVP he won in his
Who
career?
gives a Super Bowl MVP? That's the one that counts.
So
That's the only one that counts.
So basically, I could wipe away Big Ben career if Lamar win this year. He have a Super Bowl MVP, a regular MVP,
Shout out
rookie of the year, and I did it in.
Yo, shout out to D Burst. D Burst don't want
Hold on.
Drew Brees to win
Hold on.
MVP because he wanted to get the Super Bowl MVP.
I have a question. If he wins the Super Bowl this year and gets Super Bowl MVP, I could wipe out Ben's career.
No, how can you wipe out his Hall of Fame career?
He would have one with less. He have a MVP, Rookie of the Year, Super Bowl MVP in less time than you accumulated in 20 years. If he wins this season,
No.
Big
How?
Ben won the Super Bowl his second year, right?
my
You're not
resume would
wiping out
only
Big
say I
Ben's
got to get
career.
stats after that. Everything accolade-wise, I would have over you.
Didn't Big Ben win the Super Bowl his second year?
I said I would have one with less.
How?
How do you give Big? Hold on, wait. This is what I love for him. How do you give Big Ben credit for his fucking Super Bowls and act like he didn't have an all elite defense, and then talk down on Eli Manning like
He
they
had
in
the
the East?
numbers, though. He still had the numbers.
Excuse me, Eli Manning had the numbers in 11. What are you talking about?
I ain't talking about Eli.
I got
No,
a
how do you
whole-
give Big
I got a-
Ben?
I-
Hold on.
I'm
How
cool
do
with
y'all
that
give Big
argument,
Ben?
but how do you
All right,
criticize?
guys,
How do you
guys,
criticize?
guys.
How do you
Let's bring it
criticize
down.
Big Ben?
I literally just said to you, the only thing Lamar would have to do
The only
after
thing Lamar
winning,
Jackson has done is the same thing that Kaepernick did. That's the only thing.
Kaepernick
Nothing.
was never an MVP.
Big Ben won Rookie of the Year too.
Cat never been an MVP.
Kaepernick took his team to the Super Bowl
Cat
and
never-
the
All right,
NFC
hold
Championship.
on, guys. We
Rookie of the
getting
Year.
totally off subject.
Kaepernick won in
Hold
the
on.
playoffs.
Let Courtney
Kaepernick
finish,
took
and
his
then
team
we're
to
gonna
the
get to
chip
our next question.
and to the NFC Championship.
Is he better
All
than Lamar
right, go ahead,
Jackson?
Courtney. No.
So shut the fuck up bringing Colin Kaepernick in the middle of this.
No.
And again, if you're going to represent Colin Kaepernick, then do what y'all just did about Eli and talk about his defense.
Stop it.
So he didn't have a defense.
Is
He didn't have a...
Is Kemba Walker better than Kyrie Irving?
No.
No.
But did he get his team further than Kyrie Irving?
Yes.
So was he a better person for that
No.
team?
Yes.
All right,
He's
then
better
shut
for
the
the
fuck up whenever you get through.
But he not a better... Lamar Jackson is better
Whenever
than
you
Big
get
Roethlisberger.
through, it ain't about whether you're a better player. It's about whether you're the best for that team.
So
Okay, guys.
Hold on. And Lamar, and up until now, Lamar ain't got out the first game in the postseason. Whenever you get through.
I didn't argue that he did any of that.
Finish
I'm asking you a question. When you said what you said, no, you was laughing, but I'm asking you.
Because it's funny.
Let me ask the question. When you said, did Kimba, what was that in reference to in the football part of it? Better for the team and all that other shit. What was that in reference to?
The Colin
I'm
Kaepernick
asking you.
Lamar Jackson comparison. You said Lamar Jackson's a better football player than Colin Kaepernick.
Lamar Jackson got an MVP. Colin never got
He said
it.
a
So you
better
can't say
player.
they did the same shit.
But
they didn't.
Colin took his team, who was arguably on
Lamar
the same.
Jackson was not 6-0 when he took over the team and had an elite defense and Pro Bowl Hall of Famers. They not equals. They was not in equal positions.
All right.
Now am I lying? Tell me if I'm lying.
They definitely was in
you're
equal
lying.
position.
I'm lying. They was in equal
They was in
positions.
equal position.
Yes.
Fair.
Fine.
Got you. No problem. No problem.
Hold on, let me
no
just say
problem.
this.
The Baltimore Ravens.
All right,
fired
guys,
two.
guys,
Lamar
guys.
Jackson is the
Hold
best
on,
quarterback in
Courtney.
the division right now.
All right, fellas, hold
No,
on.
he not. No, he not. No, he not.
I never said.
No, he's not. We're gonna argue that
Hey,
baby.
Hey, Courtney.
You are listening to Fresh Perspective.
But he's not a better passer
Thank
than
you.
Big Ben.
Hey, Courtney, hold on. All right, guys.
Y'all got it.
All
Big
right,
Ben
y'all-
is the guy in the division.
All right, check it
No,
out.
we
Let's
never even
let's
said
move
That's
through.
how they gonna be the
Hey,
kings of the
let's-
division.
let's-
He got
let's
it.
Let's move
go.
through.
Let's
Come
go.
on. All right, fellas. Once again, thank y'all for checking us out, man. You are listening to Fresh Perspective. Let's move on to the next one. We talking about eras. We talking about new eras. We had a new era in New England. We got a new era in Tampa Bay. Ice, you've been kind of quiet during this whole segment. Just talk to me about how you felt about Tom's first week in Tampa Bay and Cam Newton's first week in New England.
Shout out to Killer Cam. Y'all know that's my favorite player. Even though he with the enemy right now, I just want him to do well. He did his thing. He's still a lot of work to do, but 1-0 is fine. And Brady had to go against Breeze. Like, yeah.
Feel like the deck was stacked against him a little bit.
Yeah, the deck definitely was stacked. But we have seen Brady struggle in the beginning before. Like, I'm not worried about.
So are we looking at a different type of football in New England? You got Cam Newton running 15 times and scoring 2 touchdowns with his feet.
It's definitely a different. The only thing different really is the running aspect for the quarterback. But you can still run the same system. It's not like Brady was throwing a deep ball every game. I mean, so you can still manage the game. Brady was phenomenal at managing the game. And Cam can do the same thing with the same players, but he has the ability to run the ball. But Brady with Tampa Bay and a lot of like NFC people in the NFC, they're acting like Brady is gonna be trash and it's a new day. A lot of Falcons fans, Brady not looking that good. I'm telling them Brady has struggled in the beginning before. Like we've seen this before, but come week 8, keep that same energy. That's all I gotta say.
I got you, Mr. Professional. What's your thoughts on Cam Newton in New England, Tom Brady in Tampa Bay?
I don't care. I don't care at all. I had a feeling about the Cam Newton thing. We were on the same show. We were on an Alphabet show. Mm-hmm. Mookie Hawkins was in the chat section saying, I said, yo, Buffalo's going to split that series with New England strictly, not because they are the better team. They're going to split it strictly off of mental. They can't get past the mental. Tom ain't there, but is Belichick still there, right?
Yeah.
And last time I checked, Cam ain't horrible.
No, sir.
He's a Hall of Famer.
And let's be clear. Let me just point this out. Cam Newton checked down on out of his 19 passes, which he went 15 for 19, threw for 78% completion rate. That's probably the most accurate he's been throughout his entire career. He checked down on 14. He checked down on 12 of those 15 passes.
His first game ever, he threw for 400. Let's not be disrespectful.
Yeah, but he wasn't accurate. He also threw the ball. I think he threw the ball 49 times. I think he only completed 31 of them.
That's great.
Still 400 for his first.
And most of those passes were to Steve Smith, the Hall of Famer. Whenever you threw it to. So the fact of the matter is, I like what Belichick is doing with Cam. I think that they are going to compete for that division. Whenever people get over they Brady is gone BS, I think they're going to compete for the division. I think Buffalo's going to win the division, but they're going to split them games.
Okay, Bo, what's your thoughts, man? Cam Newton starting out in New England and Tom Brady continuing his career in Tampa Bay, throwing that pick 6.
Tampa Bay, they'll be fine. Like I said, wasn't no preseason. They got a bunch of new weapons. Brady got new. He never played with none of these guys before besides Gronk. So they'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. New Orleans might win that division, but Tampa Bay will get in. Y'all got to understand there's going to be 7 teams that make the playoffs this year.
Right. Good point.
It's an extra team that's going to make it. They would get in. They'll be fine. I'm happy for Cam. This might be the best coaching staff. It is the best coaching staff he had in his whole life.
Okay. I was about to say might.
It's the best coaching staff he had in his whole life.
Breaking news, Baker Mayfield just threw an interception.
That's what he do.
They should still win this game. Cam will be all right. I think that Buffalo still win this division. But like you said, the Patriots should split, and Patriots will make the playoffs. It'll be a wild card team this year, but I'm happy for Cam. Like I said, the best coaching staff he had in his whole life. So he should be a big time passer this year. I'm not an elite passer because he's not going to be that accurate because this is Cam Newton. You can't change that after 10 years. If he can't be accurate right now, he's not going to be accurate after 10 years. But he'll be okay.
Okay.
Irv, I got to ask you a question.
Talk to me.
Since we talking about this, who making the playoffs in the AFC?
Woo! Way too early. Playoff
Yeah,
predictions.
way too early playoff predictions. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go there.
I can
Okay,
give, I can
I'll
give you my
go.
7.
Baltimore,
Okay.
Pittsburgh,
Okay. Okay.
Buffalo,
Okay.
Las Vegas.
I got them in too. I got them in too.
If they keep running the ball the way they do, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Las Vegas, Kansas City,
Okay.
and who's
We
going to
got
be
one more
there?
team.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Court.
Oh, you can't do that. You gotta name somebody from the AFC South.
Oh yeah.
You gotta name somebody from the
AFC South.
Titans.
Texans.
Texans, Titans.
Texans. No, I'm sorry, Titans.
Okay.
All right.
Titans.
Court.
Only people that matter is Baltimore and Kansas City.
But who else you got
care.
going in there?
Don't care.
Disrespectful. man.
Yep. Okay. All right.
We got y'all on the schedule this year. I hope not.
Buffalo.
We
I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. If Buffalo play Baltimore in the playoffs, Buffalo's going to beat them. I'm saying it right here on Fresh Perspective.
They got it.
on wax.
Buffalo has a much better defense.
Exactly.
And their defense is primed to stop Lamar.
We should have beat them last year.
They would beat them. Buffalo should have won their game last. They should have beat the
you
Texans in the
didn't.
playoffs. They choked. Buffalo should have won their game.
How they lost to the Texans?
They choked.
But why they lost to the Texans?
Because of Josh Allen.
No.
No, it wasn't because of him.
It was because of the. Yes, it was. It was because
They
of Josh
called
Allen.
they
And
called
it was
that
because of the
touchdown
horrible.
back,
It was.
man.
Yeah.
Well, it was because of Josh Allen and the horrible play calling by
play
Brian.
call.
Yeah,
Dabble.
they got too conservative.
Brian
That's what
Dabble.
happened.
Brian
They got too
Dabble.
conservative.
Brian Dabble is a
They got too
horrible
conservative.
offensive
It
coordinator.
wasn't
Whenever you,
Josh balled out.
Yeah.
And they took a touchdown.
you're not gonna put none of the blame on Josh.
No.
Yo,
sorry.
you are delusional.
All right, Mr. Professional.
Hold on. He got the name here. It's on. You.
Who's your AFC playoff guys?
I got Buffalo. I have Buffalo in the. I have Buffalo in the AFC conference championship game. I got them losing though.
I'm not mad at that.
I also have Buffalo getting the first round bye over Baltimore.
There's only one team can get a bye.
Homer.
Only the top seed.
Oh, that's
get a
right,
bye.
because they changed the
7.
structure this year.
Yes,
That's right.
only one team can get a bye
Oh,
this
it's
year.
Kansas City.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We know who they're gonna be.
Hollywood in the building, y'all. Hold on, guys. Shout out to Hollywood, my brother.
Bo don't know nothing.
So yeah, go ahead. You said Buffalo. Who else?
I got Buffalo. I got Baltimore.
Okay.
I got Kansas City. I'm actually recording on this one. I don't have Pittsburgh making it. I got Cleveland making it.
No, not the king of the division. No, the king of the division got to make it.
No.
If Ben Roethlisberger don't make it, I'm going to replay this conversation on Fresh Perspective, and I want y'all all to go, my fault. That trash-ass nigga was as trash as you thought he was.
I'm with
Ben is not
Corey, I agree.
trash.
He better go to the playoffs.
Corey, I agree with you last
He
week.
better go to the offs.
They went 8-8 last year without him.
So they better be in the offs.
They should have
And
made it.
if they don't,
you
who
talk
will
shit.
you blame?
You talk shit.
All right.
Corey, I was with you.
Hold on,
I was
hold
with
on.
you last week.
And we knocked them out the playoffs. The Bills knocked
So
them
anyway,
out the playoffs.
I got-
All right. So
Would've
yeah,
been-
hold on.
Yeah.
Let D finish his 7.
Yeah, so I got Buffalo. I actually have Tennessee.
Okay.
I have Cleveland and Baltimore getting in, not Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I have. I'm gonna go with Vegas too.
Okay.
I love Josh Jacobs, man. He's a monster. And Patriots.
Okay.
Vegas won last week?
Yeah, Vegas did win last week.
yeah.
Ice. Who you got before I go to
didn't-
my next
Vegas
question?
didn't just win; they dominated that game because they dominated the line of scrimmage.
You ain't asked me yet. You already asked Ice, didn't you?
I ain't asked Ice.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let you play sticky fingers
I
on
ain't
that.
pay Vegas no money.
I got the Bills Mafia, of course.
Okay. Homer, go ahead.
New England Patriots.
Uh-huh.
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
How many is that?
That's 5. Gotta go to the south side. Well, you did. You went to the Titans.
Oh, man. Texans. And
Momo.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh.
Okay, Pittsburgh. Okay, shout out to Kevin Ingram.
Just because Court was just shitting on Big Ben. We'll go Pittsburgh.
And I tell you, my last NFL question, because I got a lot.
Pittsburgh or Cleveland, the Doodle Browns. So.
Hey, I got a lot of NBA questions that I want to ask too. But my last NFL question: this 2020 rookie class is looking to be really, really good. So, what rookies have stood out to you so far, Bo? What rookies have you seen that you like? Wow. Anybody gave you that wow moment yet? I know. For me, the running back in Kansas City was just like wow. But
Well, Chase Young, we just played them. Wow.
yeah.
Jason Peters over there couldn't block him. Wow.
Okay.
Joe Burrow looked good. He looks good. Jerry Jeudy might be the best route runner in football right now. He's a rookie.
No, he's not.
Them routes is crispy.
Hey, man.
Them joints is crispy.
No. Stop right there. Stop right there.
Hey,
Bo. When I told Marcus the Alphabet, shout out to Marcus the Alphabets in the Alphabet Talk Show. I told them, and I told D Burts in the chat. I said, bruh, y'all real high on this CD Lamb, bruh.
let me tell you something.
What I told him. What?
Hey, Jerry Jeudy.
All right.
That boy can run some routes.
Yeah,
Man. I'm talking about that boy. I'm talking about he is breaking them boys down out there, man. I'm talking about this shit like he crossed somebody over out there.
He gotta catch the football though.
He gotta catch the
get the hands
football.
better.
And he not a track star, and the separation is lethal.
I got one name.
Wait.
When it comes to route running,
Who?
Stephon Diggs.
I don't know if Jerry Jeudy. Hey man,
Stephon Diggs is nice with the right one.
but
What Jerry Jeudy was doing out there, bruh.
I'm talking about.
Did y'all? Well, you shouted them out. We talking about rookies, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the rookies.
Yeah, just rookies. Yeah.
Because I'm getting ready to ask. Did y'all just praise him and then say, "Well, his hands got to get better"? That's the job. Why are you like?
No, he dropped a couple.
He was a great runner. He jumped really high. He really
Yeah.
good. He got to catch the ball though. That's his job, y'all.
He dropped one. I seen him drop one pass.
I don't care how
He
great
dropped
you
more than
are.
one.
Yo.
More than one?
No. I did the comparison.
He dropped more than one.
Court, and you're going to appreciate this, Court. I did the comparison because the guy that they were comparing him to is the reason why Dallas did not win the game.
Who they comparing him to?
Who? Cooper?
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
He's the reason why they didn't win the game.
Well, listen, if we gonna shout a rookie out, I'm be honest with y'all. I will shout out y'all rookie, Rager.
I'm about to say him
Because
too.
boy was out there. He
Yeah,
looked.
but he had the crucial fumble.
He looked fat, but he looked so. He plays for the Eagles. He can't help that right now. He'll get past that.
There you go.
You gotta let it go. Now, what I will say is, he was what I thought. Like what they hyped him up, and then watching him on film. And
We were all
seeing
big
it.
on Jalen Rager though.
Right.
Hold
but
on.
just
Who brought him to the
seeing
chat
his-
first?
Seeing his,
You did?
Okay.
Seeing his well, technically, I didn't even see it till
Actually-
after he was drafted.
actually-
but yes, you did put it in the chat
Irv,
after the fact that I
me,
didn't see it.
you, and Marcus had that conversation before it was brought into the chat.
Right. I never.
Okay,
even-
but
Irv, I'm gonna be
I mean,
honest.
that's what I do.
I didn't know who he was until you put him.
I understand.
I didn't know he was
That's
until he
what I
got
do.
drafted. Swear to God. But on film, he is as fast as they made him out to be. Boy,
Facts.
look like it made you think twice when you go.
Yeah.
If they get a quarterback that throw it in there, you know.
Here he go.
He right there, you know.
Here he go.
He's just a focused quarterback away from being great. But outside of that, a lot of the rookie, actually, a lot of this rookie class.
Shout out to Hollywood. I hear you, Hollywood.
I enjoyed a lot of them in this rookie.
I want to
class,
see.
too.
I want to see Tua though. I want
QB in
probably
Dallas.
about week 8. He should be in there. Maybe before that.
Who?
Tua. I mean, I don't know what's up.
Two England.
No, they still got Fitzpatrick playing. I don't know what's up.
Listen.
I didn't even look at them either.
If
I'm being real.
Fitzpatrick throws 3 interceptions again like he did this last week,
Hey, who the coach in Miami? The black guy, Flores.
Yeah, Brian Flores.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm putting. Okay, you're a
and
black.
stop saying he's a black man. He's a Latino.
I thought he black.
I thought he was Cuban and black, bro.
Man, they still black.
Hey
Look,
man,
hey,
until
look.
he say eyes black.
Hey, look, man, you better put
Wow.
Tua in the game.
You know how they do in the MLB.
Devon,
Hey,
come on.
If you gonna get
no, because you're not gonna Tiger Woods me. You're not gonna bring you to the upper echelon
Hey, look.
and be like, hey man, this black man. He be like, wait a minute. I got Filipino
man.
family.
Hey, look,
No. I want to. I want to.
All right.
if he gonna get fired, he better get fired.
hold
with
on.
But I'm not gonna big up somebody. And be like, yo, this black man, and he be like,
Before
wait a
you
minute,
go,
you gonna
before
get
you
fired,
go
better
off on a
get fired with Tua at
tangent,
quarterback.
what rookie stood out to you before I get the ice and then we gonna go to the bubble? What rookie stood out to you?
Let me name my playoff teams.
Actually, I'm,
Okay, I'm gonna get back to your playoffs.
okay, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead.
You said go back to the playoff team. 'Cause
Okay.
that's where we was. So go ahead.
Okay, let me name my playoff teams. My 7 teams from the AFC.
Talk to me.
I got Buffalo winning the AFC East.
Thank you, sir.
I got
Appreciate
Baltimore winning the AFC North.
Of course.
Patriots going.
I got Houston winning the AFC South. I got Kansas City winning the AFC West.
Who was in the Houston division?
Houston,
Tennessee,
Indianapolis, Tennessee,
Colts,
and
and Jacksonville.
And Jacksonville.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Tennessee
My
got
3
that
wild
bad.
card teams are Pittsburgh, New England,
Whoa.
That's 7. No, that's 6. I'm sorry.
and the AFC North gonna get 3 teams. Cleveland, my 7 wild card team.
Okay.
AFC North
Now,
gonna get 3
now that you don't put your
Tennessee
playoff
winning
teams,
that division.
now that you don't put your playoff teams out there, I gotta hurt your feelings.
What?
It's not really gonna hurt your feelings because you agree with me. But Chase Young,
I just yeah.
Okay, that's your rookie.
that's bro.
Predator. Yeah.
Yo, and Bo got to it before I could. Yo,
Listen, we can stop mines too, because the Ohio State University, Chase Young, is the most impressive rookie.
Yo,
right
dude
now.
is.
Joe Burrow look good too, though.
And no disrespect to Jalen, because Jalen is nice, but the crucial fumble. I mean,
Whoa.
Joe Burrow look good. Joe Burrow is more mobile than I thought he was.
why?
Yeah.
Why? He was. Yo, Joe Burrow's an athlete. He was,
Yeah, he
he was
is.
recruited to be at OSU for being a dual threat quarterback.
I think Washington will win the NFC East, but listen, I'm not going to Chase Young it out just yet.
Okay.
We
Can
just
I
asked for
ask
week
why
one.
though?
The Eagles had issues on their line. We
Okay.
know. We
Okay.
know they issues. Somebody got hurt during the game. I think somebody got hurt. Probably they big lineman is still already
But
out.
Chase
I got you.
abused Jason Peters.
But you're not hearing why. You gotta let me finish. Why I'm saying what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm asking.
When I was arguing in the chat, asked Bo, when I argue about Washington, I say they defensive line and they defense is loaded. He ain't the only dude on that line. That line built like Frisco.
Yeah.
So you worry about De'Aaron Payne, you worry about the other one on the other side, and then Chase Young, you got to double up. You can't. There's too many bottles.
Still got-
De'Aaron Payne running up the middle.
They still got Allen for Alabama.
You
in
still
that
like
D-line, too.
they're a loaded line. So Chase Young, he does the Joey Bosa route.
And wait until the Dolphins line get healthy.
I'm just saying he goes the Joey Bosa route now, and he get to go crazy. Y'all can't do nothing with me. Ain't no doubling me. So I'm not saying Chase ain't who he is. I just want to wait a little bit into the season as things get real. I seen him go crazy at Ohio State and then disappear towards the taper end and not show up in the national champ. Like,
Well, it was against Clemson though.
I don't care. You got to show. This is when it's time to be the DN of all DNs.
Okay.
I expect Joey Bosa to show up in the Super Bowl.
I'm just
saying, if you that dude,
I don't
when
care.
the moment comes, I expect you to show. I'm not going to expect you to just be around.
I-
Joey Bosa Super Bowl,
Okay.
I'm expecting you to get a sack or two, make some noise, get your name.
I agree with you. I just don't like. I don't care for Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
Number one.
Okay.
This is
I got you.
Ohio State. I got.
Right, so guys,
Dwayne Haskins is gonna
you
do
got
that.
all your NFL stuff out. I need you to get all your NFL stuff out because I'm about to go to the bubble. So go ahead. What's your last NFL thoughts? Because I'm about to totally switch and
Can
go.
we
somewhere
can we
else.
go way too early NFC before we leave?
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
Don't kill me for saying this. All right, Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints, San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks. I'm killing them. Chicago Bears.
This is playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs. As much as I don't want to say it, I'm gonna go here. Philadelphia Eagles. I think they'll get it together. And then Los Angeles Rams.
All right, cool. Anybody else want to weigh in before I go to the bubble?
I can tell you mine right quick.
All right, go ahead, Bo.
AFC North, Green Bay should win that. New Orleans will win the South. Seattle win the West. We gonna win. Philly gonna win the East. My 3 wild card teams are Dallas, Tampa Bay, and Arizona Cardinals.
AFC East won't get 2 in, but you could continue.
You said that.
I mean, NFC East won't get. NFC East won't get 2.
Why are you picking the Arizona Cardinals because of their draft and DeAndre Hopkins? That's the only reason.
I think it's year 2, and you got to think about. Look at the quarterbacks at year 2. Look at Lamar Jackson. He won an MVP year 2. Look at Carson Wentz before he got injured. He was gonna win the MVP that year.
So you think Kyler Murray can get them to the playoffs?
I think he could get them to the playoffs. Now they won't win the
Now,
division.
if he get hurt,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
So, all right, guys, it's about that time. It's time to go to this bubble. And before we get into it, I kind of want to frame this next question because this is a situation I feel like I need a fresh perspective on. It was stuff that I was hearing. The Daniel House situation.
Hey, Irv.
What's up?
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Talk to me.
Cincinnati is within a touchdown of winning this game.
It ain't okay. That's cool. 5 minutes left. We'll keep you guys up on the score. But back to framing my question, the Daniel House situation, and I want to start with Courtney on this one. There was a frame of thought that was out there on the internet, and they were saying basically the Daniel House situation was one of the reasons why they lost. No. So my thing is, okay, because Daniel House was denying the whole situation. So I think Ice, you was the one who brought up his wife's tweet last week.
She left him today.
So either this man got lied on and lost his family, and then they lost the series, or this is crazy. Is it really that serious, or Courtney Daniel House really wasn't that important to the series, and LA and LeBron was going to win?
I think the whole topic is stupid. I think anybody talking about the topic is stupid. If you think Daniel fucking House is the reason that the Houston Rockets didn't win, then you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, because it's actually people that was putting that out there.
Who cares? Everybody gonna make an excuse over stupidity. Like y'all. First, it was a joke that everybody wanted people in the bubble, and they need 6, man. Ain't gonna do it. And then when Daniel House get kicked out, then it's, yo, was it that serious? Did you need it? Like y'all thought it was a joke at first. I wasn't the one over here joking. I from the gate said this is not a joke, y'all. Like, why are we even giving them that okay?
Still laughing.
Again, I don't care about no Daniel House being kicked out. They was gonna lose regardless. That is not why they lost the game. He would have helped them score some more points. That is it. He wasn't going to
Can somebody even
change
tell me what happened?
No, nobody knows.
I can tell you what happened.
Nobody knows.
I can tell you what happened. He had a security guard that worked at the facility.
All this is alleged, right?
Yeah. This is the alleged story.
Okay.
He had a security guard that worked at the facility that was bad. Come to his room where the security personnel is not allowed because it's considered in the bubble, and she was an outer bubble worker.
Okay.
And because of that, it was leaked that this is again.
Now, I thought this was a person that was testing for COVID. It was a security
she was
guard.
An outer bubble worker. Yeah, she was
okay.
out. She was a security guard. She was security for admission.
Okay.
Okay. So, and again, this is red. So this is hearsay.
Alleged. Right.
Yeah. So he let her in the room, smashed allegedly, and it got out. Now, word on the street is Chris Paul snitched again because he didn't want to.
Come on, come on, man.
I'm just
you doing too much.
No. That's legit.
That's legit.
Can
somebody explain to me
in terms of that rumor being spread? The rumor is that Chris Paul is the one that leaked that shit out.
Wow.
Explain to me what would be the reason.
It doesn't matter. I'm with Court.
Was they even in the bubble?
No,
they was gone. So
they was already lost, man. Y'all letting people use things to build internet stuff like they was okay. So he had already lost.
They was already at home.
So they got. Do you
no, CP3 wasn't at home. He's the player rep. He was sticking around. He's sticking around for the whole.
Oh yeah,
he's the player.
He might have still been there.
Yeah. He's still there.
Why are we talking about this?
And we should. That's what I'm saying. I'm with Court. I don't think this is relevant at all. It's
okay,
not like
so y'all want to move on?
It's not like Daniel House is a critical player in this
cares about Daniel House.
They would have won another game with Daniel.
I won't say nobody. They would have lost the series. Still human, but I mean,
he came home. His shit was on the lawn. His wife said. His wife.
Okay, we can move on.
Nah, you wanted the combo.
No, we can move on.
No. I had the conversation.
It was on the bulletin.
Basically,
all right. It was on the bulletin now.
Basically, this nut ass nigga got caught in a bubble. Like you're an idiot. You get caught in the bubble.
I'll say this.
Where security is at an all-time high.
Well, I will say this.
People are snitching on.
Well, since we're having a conversation, we're gonna let Courtney's logic fall into place now.
Okay, all right.
Since we're gonna have a conversation,
this is gonna get interesting, folks.
Y'all say he's stupid. I say wife is stupid. You left him in a fucking bubble after being gone for 60 days with no kind of action and thought. He was just gonna play basketball. That's your issue, home. Paul George is having mental issues in the bubble. You hear me? There's people out. Lemon Pepper Lou risked it all for wings in this bubble. You hear me? Did you think at one point you know your husband, huh? You married to him. You hear me? You don't know how often he needs some, huh? You don't know he been in the bubble since July. I mean, damn, it's September.
I feel like I should have brought this
blame you. You feel me? You blame him, I blame you. So you deal with that. Daniel, get your shit off the line. Get a new home and live your best life, player. It ain't you, it's her.
You about to get a contract.
All right.
Yeah, you deserve to get paid.
Y'all ready to move on?
Yep.
Y'all ready to move on? All right, cool. Now, the subject I really want to hear you guys cook on, man. Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers.
Yo, Corey, that was beautiful, bro. I blame you, wife.
Doc Rivers.
You know your man needs
Hold
that.
on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, because it's facts.
No, don't do that.
Herb, it's not facts?
It is
If
facts.
you don't know the person
not
you
answering
married to,
that.
that is your problem.
No. We watched Chad Johnson and what's her name? What's her name?
I'm lying.
What's her name? Chad Johnson and
Evelyn.
No, my
Evelyn
Yeah.
go through a wine bottle fight where
I'm
he
not touching this.
Okay. He not a professional athlete?
I'm not touching this.
Ice not even looking at the camera right now.
I'm rocking with
because it's
Ice.
Facts.
I'm rocking with
if
Ice. I'm not doing this.
Because if Ice was in the bubble, you know what would be bubbling?
Don't do that.
Don't put me.
Don't label Ice. Don't put
No. Okay. All right. Hey, shout out to Ahmad Caber. Yo, Ahmad. He was in the bubble.
I said that like he had a wife and kids on the line, bro. Hey, bro, don't put me in the bubble.
Hey, man.
Can I go to Doc Rivers?
No, because it's facts.
Yeah, you can go to Doc.
Can I go to Doc?
Go to Doc. I got something for Doc too. Go. I got
All right.
something for Doc
Come on.
too.
I'm going to Doc.
I got something for Doc too.
All right, yo.
What
Doc
if you were in the
Rivers.
bubble?
Yeah, D.
No, don't do Ice, don't do that. Don't do that. Ice, no.
Because call me Trevor and Reza. My son got autism and asthma. I would have opted out.
All right.
You can't put me in
That's
the bubble.
fair.
Can I go to Doc? Can I go to Doc?
Yeah.
Doc Rivers once again was in a game 7 with an elite team.
He let me down.
Once again, Doc
me.
Rivers lost. Bo 2.0. I just need you to cook on this situation for me, man. How did you feel about the Clippers losing, man? I need you to cover Kawhi, playoff P or pandemic P, Pat Beverly, the whole squad, man. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on the Clippers and Doc Rivers losing another game 7?
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Lou Williams, Jamal Murray outscored all 3 of them in Game 7. That's their 3 best scorers. I can't say Doc no more. Doc, you ain't shit, man. Yo, man, I can't. He let me. That don't make no sense. I can't save him no more. Hey, look,
He went on his best.
of all-
You went on your
first of all-
best Big Baby impersonation and said
Doc,
Doc
first
ain't
of all,
shit.
See, that's just your fault for getting Paul George any goddamn way. You don't get nobody that used to date your motherfucking daughter. You don't do that, okay? Let me tell you something. I love black coaches, man, but Doc, you let me down, dog. I used to call Kawhi the best player in basketball.
Never.
I can't say that no more. The first time it was some expectations for him to win, when the pressure was on, he choked. Paul George, they used to say Klay Thompson was better than he better than Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson shows up when it counts. Paul George, you ain't shit either. You're a regular season player. You ain't shit. Paul George.
No, say the whole saying. He ain't shit. He ain't ever gonna be shit. He never was shit.
Pandemic P. Talking about player. George, your name George Paul, man. I don't hear that shit. No more,
I
man.
promise you, after tonight, I will go back to producing. I'm not going on camera no more. Yo, it's
I'm
I'm gonna hold you to that.
They let me down, man. We all wanted to see LA versus LA.
Okay, I got
And
you.
we didn't get to see that shit, man.
I'm gonna kind of go around this way. Courtney, talk to me. Doc Rivers, LA Clippers. Your thoughts on the situation? What
Great
happened?
news. I feel good today.
All right, talk to me.
Talk to you for what? Hey, he called him best coach of the bubble. I told y'all that. I've been telling y'all Doc is a choke artist for a year.
Say it again, Court.
Since I've been known Bo, I've told him Doc is a choke
Court,
artist.
say it again.
Y'all only give. Listen, y'all. This is y'all fault. You hear me? Y'all out there on Facebook. Y'all who watch this video later. Y'all out there in the media. This is y'all fault. All right. Y'all been pumping him up because he a black dude that won. Right. And y'all been pumping him as this great coach forever. He got 3-1 losses. I ain't believed in Doc since Tracy McGrady was crying on the podium. You hear me? I knew at that moment, if you could make a superstar cry like that, you ain't shit. You hear me? But hey, y'all chose to like Doc Rivers. I told y'all the only way the Clippers blow this season was if Doc Rivers chokes. And he choked. But this is not what the discussion is about because I don't care about none of that. Shout out to Jamal.
Hey, yo, Hollywood said the high pick and roll is still
Don't
undefeated.
care. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about a high pick and roll or none of that. Hollywood, shout out to you. But if Luka would have just followed the fucking script, we could have had this conversation earlier. So you shut the hell up, all right? Shout out to Denver though. Shout out to Jamal Murray becoming a man, like I said earlier in that boat. Thank you, Jamal. And you can do it again, but It's on you. They got to go as far as you take them. I said that in the beginning of this. I said that last year, and I'm going to say it again. The Denver Nuggets go as far as Jamal Murray take them. Joker might have all these abilities and all that. If Jamal don't show, they go home. It's literally how it breaks down.
Okay, all right. You got Ice.
I care more about Denver than the Clippers. I really don't even care.
All right, Ice. I need you to talk about this Clippers situation with Doc Rivers, man. What was your thoughts on it? I mean, I thought Doc was going to pull it out this time. But
even though me, Court, and D Burst told you otherwise.
I thought Doc was going to win this
Listen,
time.
man, I was shocked, man. I picked the Clippers to go to the chip, man.
We all did.
I mean, oh man, it was just bad.
Best
to
coach
watch.
in the bubble, right?
It was bad. It was bad to watch. Like
Because of how I felt about Kyrie. I mean, how I felt about Kawhi. I was like, Kawhi going to get this done.
Listen, it was.
Yo,
bad
Kawhi
to
got
watch,
it done with
man.
the best coach in the bubble, and that was Nate Nurse.
You got pussy whip P. I mean pandemic P.
Wow, FCC going to kill us, but go ahead.
I'm a PG fan, man.
Hey, man,
but-
Paul George not a superstar, man. I'm sorry. Paul George not a superstar.
Oh, like
The Rivers family gonna put a hit out on Paul.
literally when he
They gonna put a hit out on us first.
when he shot the ball off the side of the backboard,
Backboard.
it was wide open. I said, "Nah." Is
Shout out
this
to
Space
Doc-
Jam too?
Shout out to Doc.
what
Shout out to Seth
hell
Curry and Doc Rivers' daughter.
is
Shout out to
this
y'all.
Space
Man. I know y'all
Jam
had a
too?
ball.
Like,
Yeah, that was wild.
Yo,
That was wild.
am
That's
I
when you
watching
knew what
Space
time it
Jam
was.
too? Like, did they literally take these boys' powers? Like, I was
he looked
looking
like he was dating a Kardashian.
Lou Williams missing layups, dog.
the hell was
Kawhi was
going
missing
on?
layups also.
It looked like they just
See, the thing about it, though, Kawhi had a good series. He just had a bad game at the wrong time.
Kawhi ain't have a good series. He
Yeah,
was
no.
struggling in the fourth
He
quarter.
had
of
he,
the
he
whole
didn't
series.
he didn't have the
struggled
proto-
for
he,
a
he,
year.
he,
Struggling.
he didn't have the prototypical Kawhi playoff series.
He was
Absolutely.
shooting like 30% in the fourth quarter.
And also, so Mr. Professional, your thoughts on this series, man, and Doc Rivers. I mean, I know you said he was going to lose,
Doc had a bench and stopped using it.
but what was? I mean, break it down.
Court just said what I was about to say.
Okay, go. So
not
go
hard.
go look go into
I mean, look, good coaches. Damn, I don't want to say Doc not a good coach. He is a good coach. I don't want to say. Yo, Court, yo, get out my head. Yo, all right. So, great coaches make adjustments. Great coaches know what the chemistry needs to be. Arrogant coaches feel like in critical games, Cat's gonna figure it out.
But this is third 3-1.
Nick
They lost.
Saban put a freshman in to win the national title game
And
in
it
the
worked.
second half.
It worked.
That means Doc Rivers should have pulled playoff P out when the playoffs started. Fact of the matter
They
is,
gave up a lot for that man.
is it about winning or is it about
It's absolutely about winning.
is it about the politics or is it about winning?
It's winning.
Okay, so if it's about winning, if you know your guy is on record saying, "Yo, I feel like AB out here," and you know you got guys that can get you what you need for the situation, because they needed dogs out there
Well, Paul George started playing good, though.
in game 3.
He started playing good.
In game 3, and then he played really good in game 4,
Exactly.
and then he fell back off in game 6 and 7.
It shouldn't
Wow.
have. It shouldn't even have went that far.
It should.
It
It should have
should
been over
have.
5.
But you know what? I will say this. You brought up winning.
No,
And-
wait, hold on, stop right there. It should have been over. It should have been over in 5.
They
No.
was up. They was
Up
blowing them out.
17
Yes, they was up
in the
17.
third quarter.
and they fucking lost.
That's a good point.
Hey, Bo,
Didn't they go into the fourth
Yes,
in
they-
game 5 with the lead?
with the lead.
That's
Like
a,
a double-digit lead in
No,
the fourth.
they went in the fourth.
No,
down,
they were
down double digits in the fourth.
In game 5?
Wait, game 5?
That's what I'm talking about.
In game 5, they went.
Oh, they was up. They was
Going
up.
into
It wasn't
the-
double digits. I think it was like 8.
They was up.
But
they was up big.
was
They was up big in
But
game
Court,
6
but-
too.
But Court, when they was up 3-1, who was in the chat saying, "Yo, they better not lose this. They better not lose this series up 3-1."
I got you, but before I go on to my next question, Courtney has a saying, and Courtney's been saying this for years. No, not even the sprinkles. Courtney, what is your Game 5 theory?
Nah, you lose Game 5, you possibly lose a series. I don't care what the numbers is. Game 5 is the swing game.
Especially if you're going 7.
Nah, if it's a closeout, if you got, even if it's 3-2, 3-1, however it is, and Game 5 is to send me home. Once you didn't send me home when you were supposed to, the pressure fall on you. It's no pressure on me. I already did the game where I almost going home. So I'm playing with that no matter what. I'm playing for it. You got to stop this momentum. You got to get me out of here. That's why Denver keep winning from 5 on. Because Donovan Mitchell and them got the Game 5, and they relaxed. You could see them in the game. Once they had the lead in the third, they was like, we got it, let's pack them up, and they came running back. It's no different than the Clippers. It's the same thing. They doing the same thing over and over.
Just to be clear, who the one team that I said could beat the Clippers and the Lakers because of their depth? Who was it?
Maybe Denver.
It was Denver.
Maybe
Okay.
Denver.
I didn't believe in him. I didn't believe in him like that. But Ice, this next question. Hold on. This next question I'm gonna throw to you. Boston.
I said Michael Porter Jr.
I got you. Miami Boston. I think should be a phenomenal series, and Miami is up 2-0. Talk to me about what you see in this series, the different nuances and things that you know. Bring your expertise to this series, please.
Brad Stevens is being outcoached. You keep blowing leads. They was up 17 today. They was up 14 last game. You keep blowing leads. You don't make no adjustments. They're missing Gordon Hayward. They're missing Gordon Hayward shooting because today Miami went to that zone and the boys was stuck. They ain't know what to do.
Hey, say that again, Ice. I need Ice to say this because the first time I see Ice, he was down on Gordon Hayward. He know his ass is needed now.
Yeah,
he know he needed now.
Situational basketball.
It's like you went zone and now you just stuck. Like you don't.
What happened to Baby
He
Kobe?
tried to make the adjustment and bringing in Romeo Langford. He got hurt in 85 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Like it was just.
I wonder why Grant Williams not playing more. I wonder why Grant not playing, bro. Especially with them running that pick and roll with Bam. I'm just talking about the way they run. Like I'm talking about when they was running that pick and roll to death.
And that's what I'm saying.
Why
like,
you don't got Grant out there over Kelly Olynyk as far as athleticism?
How are you not adjusting to that?
What I'm saying is, as opposed to when they running that pick and roll and it wasn't Kelly Olynyk. Who the dude they had out there playing?
Cantor, they had Cantor.
You had Cantor out there in a pick and roll against Bam Adebayo. That's a loss.
Cantor doesn't. Nobody. Cantor is JJ Redick with 6'11" height. That's
as
all
far as offensive and the other part of it. No, it worked for them early.
He can't stop anyone.
No, it worked for them early. But my thing was once they start pick and rolling him to death, it was time to put Grant Williams or somebody in there with more athleticism who can move better.
But hold on. Here's my thing. When
maybe.
That's a good comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Ice do his thing, and then I'm gonna go to Trust Raven.
When Boston went zone, they went up 17. It's like when they switched Miami went zone, they fell apart. Like why don't you go back to the zone?
And real quick, D had put Trust Raven's comment up there.
This comment is Trust Raven. This comment is on point. Eric Spoelstra, that experience with Brown, Wade, and Bosh helped him out, and Tatum failed to close 2 games in a row. Kemba got to be the closer. What I said in the chat, is it possible that the wrong person has the ball in his hands at the end of the game? We've seen Kemba was clutch. In last series, Kemba was clutch in 2 straight games, even though one of them was unsuccessful. Mm-hmm. So why, and no disrespect to Jason Tatum, but why do you have the ball at the end of the game in the mindset of Courtney like you Kobe? You ain't that.
Tonight that ain't his fault. We swung the ball. Jaylen Brown had a clean look. That ain't on me.
But again, he swung the ball to a guy who's not a closer. Know your personnel.
It don't matter.
That's good offense, bro.
I'm not saying it wasn't the right play, but we get on Bron and Harden for not making the right play. You live and die with your guys. Let me ask y'all a question.
I'm talking about you can't blame Jason Tatum. I'm talking about her message. I'm not talking about you. Okay, her message was he failed to close 2 games.
It's him.
Oh, my fault. The message was he failed to close 2 games. It wasn't on him tonight. I swung the ball in the offense.
No, it wasn't.
He got a clean look. That ain't on Jason Tatum.
He made the right play.
Yeah,
but the fact of the matter is, And actually, this might add to your point. The fact of the matter is, Kemba probably should just go get the ball and be like, I got
Who was
this.
Boston closer?
They was in
Kemba.
zone. You can't.
You sure?
They were in a zone.
Yeah, they
Well, hold on, real quick,
sure
guys.
it's his closer?
Hold on, guys.
I will say this.
AD.
As far as general consensus, they are probably in a state of confusion as to who is the certified closer. Who should be the closer
It's Kemba.
should be Kemba Walker.
But Brad
Okay, that's a good
called the
point.
plays for
But hold on,
State.
Bo.
Exactly.
Hold on. I'm gonna come back to you real quick. I just want Courtney's perspective in his breakdown on the series. What's going on? Ice talked about the adjustments that's not being made. What are you seeing in terms of this series, and why is Miami up?
This can your stars. They got four. Everybody got 4 to 5 players. Can your 4 or 5 outplay this 4 or 5? Boston is playing like stars that just expect to do it when they up. They not continue. They didn't earlier. Jimmy Butler grabs the ball, throws it from out of bounds. Kemba right there. Kemba looking for the whistle as opposed to playing the basketball. Like it's just simple shit. Y'all down 2 today. Y'all down 2. It's an out of bounds play. You lackadaisically just toss it up like they gonna let us set up and run in the play. Jimmy Butler tip it. It's a still he sends it like. Y'all making
Jimmy got 3 of them too.
Y'all getting to the end. The Boston Celtics getting to the end of the game, and you can tell they nervous. Like Marcus Smart was in the middle of the court with the basketball. It was like they thinking too much. Nobody free willing. This is where Gordon Hayward is missed.
How many
I
times are
got
you
you.
just gonna let Bam go
Pick and roll and jump. Like he literally pick and roll. Y'all got
Out there looking like Donnell Harvey.
looking like Trae Young.
Like a hero.
No, like Trae. He literally go pick and roll and just throwing it. Like it's just, it's no.
Okay,
effort.
and real quick, guys. I want Bo to break this down real quick.
He got like 2 and 1s like on the same play.
On the
Where's
alley.
the
How you getting and ones on alley-oops repeatedly?
All right, hold on. I want Bo. Bo, speak on this, man. What's your thoughts on Miami, Boston, and how do you see this situation? What are some of the things that you want to break down in a fresh perspective you want to add to this?
Well, Boston got a bunch of people that label them stars that really haven't done nothing yet, and Miami got a bunch of rough riders. That's what it really breaks
With the
down to.
rough rider, they have a rough rider.
I think they got a bunch of James Crowder, Jimmy Butler, Bam. I think all them boys.
I seen
rough
James
riders.
Crowder in Cleveland, and we said Brown ain't have enough.
I think
I seen him in multiple places where he was supposed to be this rough rider, and
Well,
all of a sudden he was okay. He was in
showing up
Boston, he wasn't a rough rider.
he's showing up this year.
I was gonna say
He's showing up this year.
His name
I
is,
got you, but when y'all say
Bam-
rough, they trying to
Bam-
make everybody
Bam-
dogs.
Bam and
I've
Jimmy
seen
is the
these
rough rider.
dogs
That's it.
in other places, and they wasn't dogs.
Dragic.
Hey,
Dragic.
Oh, Dragic.
Dragic
killing.
Dragic
killing.
legit. That's a killer.
That's what I
He
said.
be killing.
Bam, Dragic, and Jimmy. That's the only ride or die guys.
shit, Bam. Jay Crowder been showing. I ain't never seen him shoot this good.
Yeah.
But it,
Ever in his life.
Wait. But is it series by series?
He been shooting good this whole playoffs.
Okay, yeah.
He's been shooting. I never seen
I
him shoot
just
this
think
good.
everybody's labeling
'Cause he
him-
definitely wasn't shooting like this in
everybody's
Utah.
labeling the
That's why I said he
grouping
wasn't
as-
doing that. I'm not-
Everybody's labeling the grouping as Rough Riders now because they playing hard. All Miami teams play hard. So they wasn't Rough Riders when they was in the office with D. Waiters in them?
Hey man,
Okay.
Kelly Olynyk in them?
No, I don't disagree with that.
I think, but this
But they
team
giving it a label like
Because
it's like
because this team
It's
don't have no
not.
bona fide superstar. That's why they are labeling
none
all
of
those
Miami
others.
teams outside of the
And real
LeBron
quick,
and them
man,
team had
you
bona
guys
fide
are making.
Nah, D-Wade was
D-Wade
Flash.
was a superstar.
Hold on a second.
D-Wade was Flash when Shaq was
Yeah.
there.
You guys are making all good
right.
points. All good points. But I got a quick question.
What's the quick question?
All NBA team is out. And we've been talking about this all week.
Yo, count me out.
We've been talking about this all week. Bo, you've been going in on this.
They got it right. They got the first.
So they got it right. There was no snubs.
Hey, before
They got the first team right.
Hey, before you do that, Herb, go to the comment section.
Oh, okay.
You got some great comments in the comment section.
All right, let's see. Trust Raven. Shout out to Trust Raven, man. You had these comments lit all day. Fourth quarter. It's a sense of urgency with the Heat. And dudes like Dragic and Crowder have been huge. Very, very good point. What else we got, Mr. Professional? Boston will get swept. Ron Thomas.
won't.
Wow. Donovan Samuels. I think Brad Stevens is overrated. Wow.
I agree with that.
If he has a young team, it isn't his job to coach them up. Stevens gets away more credit than he deserves. Wow.
Now Hollywood.
Hollywood, great role players are important. Absolutely.
Trust Ravens had another comment actually.
Okay, all right. In the fourth quarter, it's good to play, but the fourth Tatum looked like a little less aggressive. I don't know. I think the fourth Tatum is a little.
And then he said
He's aggressive, but he's nervous.
Then he echoed Courtney. He said it starts from Pat Riley. Their identity comes from him, and the trick is down to the team overall. So that goes to Courtney's point. I don't disagree with that. every Miami team has an identity that
I just think coaches get away with a lot. A Popovich coach team not gonna get calls a Nick team is gonna get against them. A Pat Riley team is allowed to be more physical than if New Orleans was out there playing like them. So we get to call Miami teams that because the Pat Riley's influence from above. That helps. Just like a Jerry West team, we think are the great team, the close, they're going to get to the chair. It's like certain things allow. Pat Riley, some of the way they play, I'm not dissing them, but sometimes, man, Miami, Bam knocked this thing damn near out the game. He almost knocked Tice out the game. They looked at him like, it was a fair rebound. He got cleaned across the jaw. Like, they not even giving fouls. Jason Tatum got smacked across the face. It was like, bro, like, we just not going to call, which I respect. It's playoffs. Play through it. But when you got Rough Riders, I could take some of these dudes off this team next year. Y'all going to call them soft. Trash. Not that good.
Okay, so before you take people off the team, Bo, all NBA. Did they get it right?
They got the first team right.
They got the first and second team right. Third team is arguable.
Yeah.
So what's the argue about the third team?
They're gonna say Ben Simmons.
Chris Middleton. No, I would think Ben should be there, but Chris Middleton should get in. I don't see how they the number one team in the East, almost the league most of the year. Chris Middleton, what, 90, 50, 40 this year, or did he not complete it? Did he complete it?
I think he completed it.
I think he completed 90,
yeah,
50,
I think he
40
completed
this
it.
year.
Yeah.
Like, how can he not be on an All-NBA team?
And they've been doing him wrong for 2 years in a row. Let's be clear.
Chris Middleton, he didn't make one last year.
Yeah, they've been doing him dirty for 2 years in a row.
I don't know how Chris Middleton doesn't make it.
I understand last year because you just got on the scene.
Right.
But like this year, like the disrespect has to stop. But I get you.
That one. I mean, only two. The other two, I respect that Trey and Brad should be on that list.
He didn't make it. He shot 49%.
49. He didn't make it out there.
Hey Stanfield, how you feel about the King making it 16 straight? Like, where do you feel like that puts him in the pantheon of all-time great players? Does this enhance his resume?
When you talk about that level of play, I've never been on that level of play, so I'm gonna have to defer to Ice's opinion on that because when I feel like when Dame Lillard and other players like he at 40, he damn near at 40, he playing at this level, like, giving him credit. I don't know if my opinion is valid enough to be able to make that statement. So I'm gonna defer to Ice. I'm gonna give Ice the floor on this one.
Okay, and Donovan Samuels actually said he felt like Russell Westbrook should have made it. But what's your thoughts on the All-NBA
Should have or shouldn't have?
He said,
I think he made it.
He said should have.
He did make it.
He did make it. Maybe he shouldn't have.
Who y'all think should have made it? You said Middleton. Who else?
Hold on. I want to hear what Ice got to say because I legit don't know.
I think Embiid should have made it go work.
I don't know if how I feel is relevant, so I want to hear what Ice got to say.
Yeah.
So, first team was me. For me, was legit.
Who on first team? Luka,
Harden, Greek Freak, Braun, and Davis.
Right. Yeah.
They got that right.
First team was right. Second team was right.
Second team, Siakam.
Dame, Chris Paul, Leonard, Siakam, Joker.
I don't know about Siakam.
Are you judging Pascal on
who would you replace Siakam with?
Are you bubbling on his bubble player or are you judging him to prior? Because prior to bubble player,
he
Toronto was
yeah,
prior to he was didn't he make All-Star?
Yeah.
He did.
Man, All-Star.
That don't mean he's second team All NBA.
His team was top 2, top 3.
His team was like the
with
fourth best
All-Star run, bro.
They had like the third best record in the NBA.
Yeah, they went in the finals,
That
bro.
doesn't make him.
Well, how did you feel
second
about Bradley
team
Beal? A lot of
All
people
NBA.
were talking about Bradley Beal.
No. You won 25 games, bro. Relax. And you didn't even play in a bubble.
So you don't feel who will replace Siakam
For me,
at the power forward at the forward position? Don't even say power forward. At the
Yo, shout out to Dennis Holmes, man.
Shout out, Dennis. Yo, Ignorant Thinker podcast.
It's throwing this off.
Hey, I'll say this. I
seen
seen the messages earlier in the group. All respect to Bradley Beal and his wife, baby.
You gotta relax.
Let me tell you something.
Did you just say baby?
To ask the question, is it a team award or individual accolade? No, it's an individual accolade, and what you do as an individual matters a lot. But when you get 25 fucking wins in a year prior, you wasn't that good, you gotta relax and be humble. Yeah. Like, chill out. Your boy not winning no games. All them goddamn points only matters to you. You hear me? It don't matter to the team and the organization that's paying.
It would be different.
They didn't even get 25 wins, bro. Like, let's be.
Yeah.
You being real unfair. Like the nerve of you to argue for your husband before you argue for a dude whose team was the first in the conference.
Trey Young had a
Trey Young had 29 and 9, like a better year. Like
Won 20 games. He's not complaining.
Like, how many wins the Knicks have?
And didn't get it done.
21.
Devin Booker went undefeated.
He had
in the
4 more
bubble.
games than the Knicks.
Yo, hold on. Say that again.
Devin Booker went undefeated in the bubble
Stop.
and didn't get on
Hold
the
on.
team.
Devontae Graham team was in right there with y'all.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
good, bro. Miss me with it.
Yeah.
If Devontae don't deserve to be in neither do you.
Real
Get
talk.
outta here.
Real talk. If
And I got love for Bradley. I'm actually a Bradley Beal fan. No lie.
And we've talked about this personally, Court. I feel like Bradley Beal is a great player.
Absolutely.
But let's be clear. Wins and losses matter, bro. And when you talk, it would be different if his situation was like a Russell Westbrook, where you
Samuels is actually saying
Hold on,
Russell
hold on.
Brooks
What
should
about
have
Zach
made it.
Levine then?
Hold on.
If we're gonna check Bradley Beal, why Zach don't make all
Exactly.
NBA? All
That
NBA?
average
That's
25, 26.
No. That's my that's my point, Court. Because this is the situation. It's one thing because I get airs of stat padding. That's how I feel.
Trey top 5 in points and assists. And assists.
So if you stat padding,
Come on, man.
the least you could do is get 30 wins. This month had 25.
25
He didn't even come to the bubble.
And he didn't
He didn't even come to the bubble.
Hey, D.
New Orleans best player hurt.
Yo.
They good.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Spencer Dinwiddie made the bubble without Kyrie or KD, right?
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you get through.
Right. Brandon
In your,
Ingram.
in your word. Whenever
Brandon
you get through.
Ingram had a pretty
because I'm
good year.
going
He
with
didn't
my
make- he didn't
strong
make all-NBA.
argument.
Had a good year too.
Got you.
I'm with you. I'm with you as far as that. As for the most part, as for the most part,
Nah, keep going.
I'm with you.
Okay. Good stuff. So once again, thank you everybody for watching, man. You are tuned in to Fresh Perspective. We got any comments in there?
Yeah, man. Donovan Samuel said Westbrook shouldn't have made third team. Sorry.
Okay. If that's a good argument, then who you putting in his place?
That's not a good argument.
No, I mean some people don't want Russ in there because his stats in his year and
Shouldn't have made
where
third
he was
team.
prior.
Wait.
His February was
I need to know.
prior to his
I need to know if
little bit
if your statement means he should have made second team or he shouldn't have been All NBA. Period. Because here's my problem with that. People have said Russ has been stat padding for the last 3 years, but the problem is this: he's been in the Western Conference and been in the playoffs. It ain't like he been like chilling like Bradley Beal in the East, who is arguably a less competitive conference.
He probably the best two guard in the East. Let's keep it real. Who the two guards in the East?
Damn.
Two guards.
That's a what? Would you?
Who's the two guards in the East?
Is Tatum a two guard?
No.
Okay.
Right.
So, damn.
So Bradley Beal's the best two guard in the East, and you can't get your fucking
Is Jimmy
team
Butler
30
a two
wins.
guard?
He's a 3. It's out of him or Jalen Brown, and Bradley Beal's better than Jalen Brown.
Hey, Dennis Holmes said, "What about Ben
It's that
Simmons?"
simple.
And shout out to Buck
Yo,
Flair.
shut up, man. Shut up.
Shout out to Buck Flair, man.
Yo, get yo, Dennis Holmes. I'm gonna put your comment up here when I say this. Get your Philly shit the fuck up out of my goddamn comment section. All right, now
Philly got a coach
Shout
yet?
out to the FCC.
Man,
Philly hired a coach? No.
No, not yet.
no.
Philly got some coach. I know we don't got this on the topic board. I know this is off, but I just want to
Go ahead, speak.
And when
Ben
I come up to
Simmons
Philly,
shouldn't
don't
have
get me
been on
shot.
third
All right.
Where you think
'Cause I know
Ben
how
should be
y'all
at?
do.
Ben Simmons shouldn't have been on third.
Where should he be at?
Hey, Bo, Jason Taylor said, "What's up, man?"
You think he should have been on the list?
I think he should be
What up, JT?
non-existent on the list.
Why?
Non-existent.
Not enough games.
Why?
He damn near led
Just
the league in
cause.
steals. He was
On
he
the
was
all-
he
lead the
led
league
the
in
league in steals, right? He
On
was leading
the
the league in steals, and prior to
all
injury, he was
NBA list?
So, I'm putting Embiid over men.
Rudy
Hey.
Gobert's on the list.
Hey, hold on, yo. Hold on, Buck. Hey,
What did
Buck.
he do?
Hey, Buck Flair.
Talking about Rudy Gobert's on the list. Fuck he do? Lead the
Courtney.
league in blocks. That's it.
Hey, Courtney. Buck Flair said, "What about D'Antoni on the coach of the 76ers?"
No.
No. Why
We
would
can't
that-
shoot
Hey,
good enough.
the last time I checked, hey, Bo, the last time I checked, the last
The Sixers got their coach. It's
the
in
last
house.
four
Right there.
defensive players of the year, 3 of them go to who?
The last 4?
Yeah, out of the last 4, 3 of them went to who?
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, you went there?
Whenever you get through,
Yeah, the last 3 of the 4. We talking about right now. Nobody give a fuck what he did 2 years ago.
he was number 2 in the voting. What are you talking about? How do you not? Yo, you in a top isolated NBA award, and on top of that, you shooting 65% from the field.
I mean, you don't do nothing but dunk. You should shoot that high percentage.
I said that too in the chat. Didn't I said that. Yeah, I said that.
He said that like this nigga was pulling three.
I said that too. I should have brought that up. I should have brought that
You
up.
set yourself up.
Alley-oops and layups and go.
I said that to my cousin in the chat. I said, don't bring up that 65%. He's mostly done. He averaged 13 and 15 though.
Man,
He averaged 13 and 15, and
how much Ben average? Watch this. Watch the coach. He averaged 13, 15. What Ben average?
18.
And what?
16, 8, and 8. And led the
He led the league in steals.
13 and 15, 16, 8 and 8.
Nigga, I'm actually the leader of my team. I actually, without me, you're the leader of a team that you did not get past the first round. This is a fact. No, these are facts.
I got swept because I didn't play.
Hey guys, bring it down a little bit.
No. With D said is
I was
correct.
emulating Court, bro.
He is the leader of the team that didn't get past the first round. Is Rudy Gobert the leader? Yes or no? I just want to know, is he the leader of this team?
That makes my point stronger.
Yes, sir. You got to answer yes
I'm
or
not
no.
the leader of my team, and yet I lead the team in 4 of its most critical categories. I'm not the leader, but I lead in blocks, rebounds, goddamn field goal percentage, and goddamn.
He can't even create his own shot. Come on.
So that makes you believe Donovan on his team shouldn't be all NBA, but he should.
Donovan
and then Ben
should have
shouldn't.
Not this.
I'm just checking. I just want to make sure this is processed right.
Just to be clear,
just want to make sure.
just to make sure I answer this question correctly.
Not this year.
That's a different conversation, and I refuse to answer that.
No.
Okay. And once again, you are watching Fresh Perspective, and it's almost close to us coming up on the end. But before we get to the point where we do our final perspectives, just real quick, between this question is for Ice and Courtney. I know you guys are our draft aficionados. So is there anybody that everybody should be looking out for? I know you've said several times that this is a deep draft. It's actually been said in the media that it's not a deep draft. So is it anybody that people should be looking out for? You know, Courtney, you've been doing your scout thing, and you've had an opportunity to have up and close looks with some of these players. So who you got?
I don't think it's about. I mean, a lot of people don't think it's a deep draft. I think it's a deep draft, but it's about location. It's going to be about development. But that's with anybody, in any team, in any draft. You go anywhere and don't be developed properly, you're not pretty good chance you're not going to be good. So, like, people to look after, I don't really know who you're referring to. I mean, I've said Kyrie Lewis Jr., I've said Isaiah Joe, I've said Grant Riller, I've said R.J. Hampton, I've said the kid, I can't pronounce his name, excuse me, no disrespect, the kid from USC. He like Bam coming out, actually. The draft gonna be deep. You're gonna have veterans come out and help teams at the bottom. It's a lot of people. Nate Hinton is in this. Kentucky and Richards came out. I don't know if Richards came out, but Richard might be a stretch 4 if he came out. I'm not sure if he came out or if he went back.
I thought he did come out. Yeah, he came out, right?
Yeah, he came out. You got shooters in here. You got Jordan Noir. You got shooters out here. You got point guard, people move the ball. I just feel like there's any team, even in the bubble, any team that was missing certain things, point guard, small forward, shooting guard, whatever you missing, you could get out of this draft if they paying attention now.
Okay, guys,
that's my perspective.
And look, we got to hit this last segment really quick. We had some fun, guys. We've been spirited today, and we've been hitting these topics really hard. But we going into our final perspective. We got like 2 minutes left on the show, so we got to hit hard. Bo, I'm gonna start with you. Talk to me, man. What's your final perspective?
I'm done crowning these folks. I'm done. James Harden, Paul
Okay.
George, Russell Westbrook. Y'all have more than enough talent, and y'all are regular season players. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm done crowning y'all until y'all prove yourself in the playoffs. I don't want to hear shit about fuck all that superstar stuff. We got to start crowning these folks. If you going to look what Jamal Murray doing. Look what Donovan Mitchell did. I'm done crowning these folks. Fuck them folks. I said it.
Court,
Fuck them.
Court is saying the audacity of this guy.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. We only got 2 minutes left. Thank you, Bo. Young and talented. Talk to me, man. What's your final perspective? Quick, hard. Pause.
Whoa! First perspective is the way he is wording these things,
Quick
man.
and hard.
Like, that was crazy. My final perspective is we got to watch what we say out here in 2020, all right? We are flagrantly getting disrespectful out here. And we just saying anything on live air.
Irv won the game.
This is crazy. crazy.
Final perspective, sir.
To go to what Bo said.
People talking without the expectations and the titles they give. Keep going. Right? So that's baby magic. Right? That's magic 2.0.
Yo, court the feds out here.
You know, I just wanted to know that I was telling people stop giving people expectations in 2017 without them winning and nobody wanted to hear me, man. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Now we're going to go over to the Iceman. Iceman, talk to me. What's your final perspective?
My final perspective is Boston better. I hope that argument that y'all had woke y'all up, and y'all better tie this thing up, or it's gonna get ugly. You know, it's gonna be y'all gonna be fishing real soon.
Okay, my final perspective, I'll make it quick. Hey, I'm just going to shout out Buck Flair, man. Hold on real quick, man.
No, stop.
What?
Yeah,
can I finish?
You always giving the final perspective to somebody else. The final perspective is on you tonight. Give me this joint, and you can have the final perspective.
I like.
Yo, pause.
I like to play point guard. All right, go ahead, man. Final perspective.
All right, man.
Shout out Buck Fair too. Shout out to your son. I saw that.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. Yo, big. Let me big that up right quick. Buck Flair said, "Hey, my son made 5th grade basketball travel team. We'll play prime time at Pacers Athletic Center." Hey, man.
That's awesome.
Hey, anybody that's in Indiana, if you have an opportunity and if they have fans out there, y'all go support this man at the Pacers Center. Yeah. Listen, we don't do enough of celebrating each other. And matter of fact, this is my final perspective.
Great.
We don't do enough of supporting each other. We out here. If we honest, Bo, Court, Irv, Ice, we out here betting on ourselves. Like we got 9 to 5s, but we out here depending on each other to get us out here. So do yourself a favor, like and share the show. Support everybody that's on the Rise Up Family platform, the OnPoint, the OnPoint Network, the Phresh Perspective, TODT, whatever's going on, Ignorant Thinker Podcast, Love Show, whatever we got going on, and whatever you got going on in your local area, including politicians and shit like that. Support them, because we all we got. And stop with the mass media BS, because it's not worth it. Ain't nobody putting no money in your pocket. So if you're gonna support somebody that actually got your best interest at heart. And that's all I got to say, man. Shout out to Buck Flair. Shout out to your son, man. Congratulations, man. Much love to you, and appreciate everything that you're doing for the network, man. Irv, this is on you, man. Final perspective, bro.
I wasn't expecting to go final perspective today, but let me see. You know, I was kind of hoping that Serena got an opportunity to win that 24th.
Damn, I wish you brought this up tonight.
Yeah, I was really hoping on that. I mean, I remember watching Serena, you know, as this little girl with beads in her hair, and knowing she was good, but not understanding that I was about to watch the greatest. And I know a lot of times in sports, what's really cool is when we get an opportunity to watch greatness happen. I remember when Michael was doing this thing. I was a Knicks fan, so I honestly didn't get a chance to enjoy Mike.
That's why we love him.
While Mike was Mike. Now, I did get an opportunity to enjoy Serena while Serena was Serena. And it was a beautiful thing, and I really hope that she does get that opportunity. But what's kind of cool is we're watching a new queen emerge, Osaka. She doesn't have, it seems like she doesn't have the physical power of a Serena, but she has the grace, she has the skill, she has the ability. And I'm looking forward to watching to see what she becomes. But I'm really excited about her as a player, as a person, and seeing what she becomes. Crazy. I've always been a fan of tennis, and actually I've always been a fan of women's tennis. So I appreciate that Serena is actually going to have an opportunity to pass the torch to somebody who could possibly be as great. So once again, thank you guys for watching the show. Shout out to the OnPoint Network. Shout out to the Rise Up family. Please like and share this show. We'll all have watch parties tomorrow, so please jump back in there also. But just want to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. We really appreciate it.
Irv, if I may, man, listen. Joe Budden said that, I know it's final perspective,
right?
And we over the limit. But let me just be clear about this. there was a debate. I don't want to call it a beef because they acknowledge themselves that it's not a beef. So there was a debate between Joe Budden and Charlemagne about business practice, business etiquette, and what goes on behind the scenes in terms of how to build your business, in terms of how to conduct your business as it pertains to mass media and things of that nature. What they both agreed on is publicly they shouldn't be having this conversation. What I would like everybody that is tuning into the show to understand and agree on and to push amongst our general viewership and beyond is that without you guys liking, sharing the show, and pushing more people to come here, we cannot continue to function in the manner that we do.
Okay.
Our opinion, we appreciate the fact that our opinions are acknowledged as general entertainment for you. But if we don't continue to expand, we will not be able to continue. So I am challenging everybody watching the show to take 10 people within your general network and don't treat it like a church. Just say, hey, man, watch the show with me tonight. Because if we can continue that piece, the boundaries would it can be countless. And unlike the church plate, it don't cost you nothing.
Okay. And you know what? That was powerful. We'll end it right there. Peace and blessings.